Stop settling for that $1 million when there's so much more to receive. Stop holding on to them things that look good that really are not helping you today. Stop holding on to that adversary. Let him go and take up what God has.
Amen.
Man, it might not look as good for the moment. Man, I just got enough for today. You might just have enough for today, but you're blessed tomorrow.
Amen.
Stop holding on to what that adversary is trying to tempt you with. Stop holding on. Oh, I need this now. I need this now. Ask yourself, would you rather struggle with God and be blessed, or be rich with the adversary's glory? People get so worried about what I have now.
Right.
What you have now,
Temporary. Come on.
what you have now is just temporary.
That's right. Amen.
What you have now is only going to last for a season.
Come on.
God's love lasts forever. God's love lasts forever. That adversary is going to turn his back the first chance he gets. That adversary is going to turn his back on you the first chance he gets. You know, says Paul, we get wrapped up in people of this world are being blessed. Their things are going good. They're not in church. They're not struggling as church members are struggling. Let me say this. We don't have to struggle.
Right.
I don't want no one to get me wrong here. We don't have to struggle.
Come on.
But why is the adversary not attacking them? Because he already has a hold.
Right.
He already has a hold. See, what happens, Brother Dan, we get wrapped up in our thoughts. Why are they being so blessed? Why don't they have the same struggles and trials that I do? Stop focusing on them.
Right.
Amen.
See, it's another thing that we're picking up. It's another thing we're holding on to. We have jealousy. I can go as far as saying hatred. Man, they're so blessed. They're not that blessed. Yeah, they might have things now, but you are working towards eternity.
That's
Yeah.
right.
You are working through so much more. Just like I said, that $1 million is going to come to an end. It's going to come to an end. God says you have so much more. You serve me, you'll have so much more. I will take you so much further. Would you want your bills paid for a year or forever? Would you really think about that this morning? It's just, a year, man. I go a whole year. See, so many of us would jump on that, man. I'd have peace for a year.
Right.
Man, I have just got nothing, no problems, no stress, no worries for a whole year. There's Christians that play this lottery, looking for that quick buck, that quick millions. But let me tell you, I know people that won that quick million. You wouldn't think someone could spend $1 million in 1 year. Having that money and then broke. You know, Tom, I think we were just talking about that this week. About not playing lottery, but having $1 million. Talking about being able to retire. Just, Paul, I think I could retire on $1 million. Well, 2 million, whatever it was. I think I could retire with that. But Hunter couldn't.
Right.
There's no way Hunter could. There's no way that Hunter could retire and be able to live the rest of his life with that money.
Right.
Don't sell yourself short this morning. Don't look for that quick happiness, that quick joy. Look for that everlasting. Watch for that everlasting. Seek that everlasting joy.
Right.
Because failure
We can't give up
and success don't mix.
seeking God every day.
Bad attitude
My Bible says you need to die out daily.
and
What does that mean to you this morning?
right.
What does that mean to you this morning? That doesn't, Sister Paula, just mean asking for forgiveness every day. That means evaluating myself.
Doing my work without people.
Looking at things that I'm carrying. Looking at things that I'm holding on to. Looking at things that just don't fit anymore.
That's why I'm staying in.
You know, if I brought my wife out here, and I'm proud of her. I think she said she just got rid of 32 dresses.
Every time I yell at him, he just won't.
Brother Dan, I think she had dresses from when she was back 16 years old. She had to look and realize these ain't going to work anymore.
Right.
Still, Sister Paul, still them all but brand new. Still no holes. Maybe one or 2 times. They're going to bless someone else.
Amen.
See, the Bible talks about your cup running over.
That's right.
That's not waste.
That's
because
right.
your cup's running over, that's not waste.
Right. Right.
You know, I think I preached a long time ago, Brother Dan, with a cup and all this change that I dumped. Remember, Hunter had to come and pick it all up. Just because it ran out over the cup, it didn't lose its value.
That's right.
It was more than I could hold, more than I could carry, but I can give it to someone else.
Right.
Someone else was in need. We need to evaluate, truly evaluate yourself today. What am I holding on to? What am I carrying that's not allowing God to have any room? What am I holding on to that's not allowing God to work? There are things that you need to take out. Things that you need to take out of your life. That's not allowing God in. Think about that. Are you making more room for God today? You know, we know that we got to come and we got to ask for forgiveness. Lord, forgive me. What does that do? That makes more room for God. But when's the last time we said, Lord, truly cleanse me? Cleanse me. And I thought this morning about, I love watching that show, Gold Rush. Sister Paul, at the end of each show, you see them dump all this gold into these pans. You know that's not pure gold.
It is not.
Brother Dan, they got to take that gold and they got to put it in the fire. They got to melt it down. And when they melt it down, it takes and brings all the pure gold in and gets rid of all that waste.
Bless you.
It gets rid of all that waste. And guess what? All that waste rises to the top. And they got to break it off to get to that pure gold. I don't know any of us that would walk on that shell and say, I don't want that pan, it's not clean yet.
Right.
Because there's still value there. There is plenty of value in each and every one of us.
Amen.
But we need to be purified. We need to be cleansed. We need to take some of that mess out and become pure.
Amen.
Amen.
Yep.
I want everyone to really think about this as we come to the altar this morning. Think about, what am I carrying? What am I holding on to that is not letting God in? And what you're holding on to, it may not be a sin.
Amen.
It might be something that you just need to let go so God can move you somewhere else.
Right.
You know, when, says Paul, when I was at Conestoga Church and I was helping Pastor Mark preach, I could have stayed there as the assistant pastor, doing God's work. But I wouldn't be doing the full potential of what God wanted me to do.
That's right.
Right.
Amen.
So I had to step out of something, Brother Dan, so God could step me into something. There are things that we need to step out of so God can step us in.
Amen.
Allow God to guide and direct you today. Come to the altar and truly seek out, Lord, what do I got to get rid of? What do I got to put down so you can take me further? This altar's open.
Amen.